Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Your hair color does have an influence on how other people perceive you. I mean, duh, it makes sense. Your appearance affects how people perceive you. Black hair theory, let's talk about it. The black hair theory is that girls with black hair are perceived as more intimidating by men. Even if they don't have an intimidating personality at all, they just come off that way. I don't really think I have like the black cat personality. If you look at me, you'd probably assume those character traits onto me. Whereas with lighter haired girls or blonde haired girls, they get more sweet golden retriever type of personality traits projected onto them. I feel like this is why blondes feel like they get approached more. I've seen girls that have had their hair blonde before and then went darker say that when their hair was blonde, they would get approached more by guys. Probably just because they're getting perceived as friendlier, even if that might not be the case. The darker your hair, the more intense you look, the more kind of standoffish you look. I'm going way lighter next week, literally in like 4 days. I'm gonna report back with this theory. Also a theory that girls with darker hair are taken more seriously by guys. They're looked at as more like girlfriend or like wife material, long-term relationship material. I don't quite know if that's true, but
that didn't stop you from saying all those stuff you said earlier. This hair color is perceived by men in this way, and this hair color is perceived by men in this way. And then you don't know if that's true. I don't know if this is true either, because I'm a man and I'm speaking from my own point of view, as from a man's perspective. But blonde girls are perceived more easy and dumb, and brunettes as in a more wifey material way. And even though you said that might be the case, you still decided to go with a lighter color.
I love being friends with people who are as extreme as me because we went out last night at 11:30. 11:30 for drinks, casual drinks. It's 7 a.m. It's 7 a.m. I'm going home now. Everybody's out and about for their job, and I'm like, I just came from the club. I love living in Europe. I love living in Spain.
What's not to love? They have clubs, unlike any other country in the world. And no, I'm not saying Spain is not a great country, I'm sure it is. But people like you will do the exact same things everywhere and then brag about it like it's this huge achievement to walk out of the club at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday morning.
Get ready with me while I do a story time on how I got pregnant in 2 weeks by a complete stranger. So it all started when I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this dude. He added me, I added him, whichever way, but bitch, I was lusting. Normally I date guys not for looks but how they make me feel, so this was the first dude that I purely went after for looks. I basically swiped up on his story and we just started talking from there. There were honestly a lot of red flags, but I was such a dumb bitch and filled with lust, I really didn't give a fuck. We started talking nonstop. It was honestly really toxic from the start.
But you were the dumb bee from the start. No, I think we got that covered. There are 7 more minutes of this, but she got that covered from the beginning. And I know she said she was a dumb bee, but let's face it, she'll always be one. And I don't know about you, but I think this is the most beautiful story you can have to tell your grandkids. How did the two of you met? Well, he was drunk and I was a dumb bee, and then we had your mother. Oh, but where is granddad now? Well, he was all sobered in the morning and he left.
Things men subconsciously prefer but cannot admit to themselves. According to science, men love women in stockings. It is also true that guys love girls in glasses. Men love women in high heels only if it doesn't make her taller than him, and guys love sleeveless dresses.
The science she is referring to is, trust me bro, because I have no problem admitting I like what I like. I also could not care less if you're taller than me when you're wearing heels.
I just saw that there is a bunch of men commenting on my previous TikTok, and I'm just like, aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed that you're taking the time of your life, of your day, to comment on a girl's TikTok? Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed? Don't you have anything better to do? Go clock in. Go clock in. Go make some money. Go fight for the fucking country. What are you doing? What are you doing? How sad are you with your life that me living my life and being happy bothers you that much? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be a man.
Coming from the girl who's posting TikToks and she doesn't know if she's on Instagram or TikTok, and she's posting video because she has nothing better to do with her life, that's pretty rich. But since we are about being sad and miserable, how sad and miserable is your life that you're complaining about some comments that guys may or may have not left? You weren't even responding to a comment, you were just complaining about something that may or may not have been happened. I think I just butchered English in the most horrific way, but you guys see my point. Oh, and by the way, without those men watching your videos and commenting on your videos, you would be nothing. Just like you were before you started TikTok. How does it feel being who you are and what you are because of men?
This is literally the best revenge against someone who hurt you. You can apply this with someone who has betrayed you, hurt you, or even with a narcissist.
Oh no, not a narcissist. Why would you want to take revenge against a poor narcissist? Let's skip ahead and we'll finally try to get you to your point.
So the best revenge against these people is to sort out your feelings. And you need to do your inner work. Why? Because when you're really good and you don't pretend you don't care, when you find your inner peace, the resolution within yourself of what happened between you two, then whether they are or not in your life, or whether they have a discussion with you, or whether they try to trigger you, you won't be triggered. You will actually be so detached and so happy within yourself that is what's going to piss them off even more.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Regardless if they're still in your life or not. Well, even more if they're not in your life anymore. If, let's say, 10 years pass by since they left, that's when they're gonna feel your revenge the hardest.
Never approach a new woman with the aim of getting her phone number. Why? Because you have not vetted her personality. And she's going to pick up on the fact that this guy doesn't have high standards for anything other than what I look like.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Don't approach a woman and ask for her phone number. If you were outside and she was just passing by, you just follow her around. Vet her personality. See how she talks to the waitress. Follow her into the workplace and talk to her coworkers. Or just walk up to her, slap her butt and call her hot mama. If she's gonna start a fight, run. Not because of the fight, but because her personality might not be what you're looking for. If she calls the cops, be thankful you only got 4 years and ask her to write when you're away. She has the personality you're looking for. Here's the hard truth, princess. If you don't have anything to say about dating, just go with makeup tutorials like everyone else.
Why are you scared of driving? Why are you scared of driving? I'm not scared of driving. I'm scared of other drivers because they're scary.
This August, get ready to reconnect with your ex or with someone from your past if you have unfinished business with them, because we will have Mercury retrograde, which is notorious for bringing back people from your past, and it will be aligning with Venus, the planet of love and relationship.
Or hear me out. How about no? How about you, my exes, and whatever is retrograding this month, stay away from me. They are an ex for a reason, and whatever planet is moving or whichever direction is moving on, I don't care. They are going to still be my exes. Just imagine calling an ex from 10 years ago saying, hey, something is retrograding, so we should get back together.
Maybe no. Why is this boy spell his name with 2 unnecessary E's? No. I'm gonna say no to everyone. No. That's enough for today, I think.
So, what do you do for work? Do you like it? Do you like it? How many siblings do you have? Oh, you have a lot. You have a lot.
Oh, I think the point she was trying to make was that dating is hard. And don't get me wrong, it probably is. But if by any chance you could get in touch with a girl from earlier, swiping left, I believe, on the guy that had 2 E's in his name, let her know what her future is gonna look like.
Hello.
No, no one knows what she was thinking. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.